Robot Wars is coming back. They wrapped up filming in April. Very interesting. This was a big thing for me as a kid, and as a teen, and as an adult. And it's coming back. After the show finished in Series 7 on Channel 5, way back in 2004, the robots, or remote control fighting vehicles if you want to be a pedantic twat, continued to fight each other in live events. Of course, none of the live event arenas could actually handle heavyweight spinners, and even many of the pneumatics had to be toned down. So, having the show come back makes it a lot more serious for the teams involved, and might lead to a new explosion in designs. Unfortunately, Mentorn only gave teams about 2 months to prepare for the new show back at the beginning of this year. This means that there's less time for good newcomers to come in and shake things up, so it will be a while before the robots speciate in response to the new arena. I like what they've done with the new arena. Flippers became dominant in Robot Wars because of the low walls used in previous arenas, but this new arena has a very high wall all the way around except for 2 points where the robots enter the arena, making flippers less OP and more skill-based. Additionally, the arena walls are sloped, somewhat negating the tactic of stacking the opponent on them and lessening the effect of rambots. Spinners will probably be pretty effective in this new arena, but we may have to wait for the second new series to find out, presuming there is one. The house robots are back, of course, upgraded immensely. They've lost the kind of lo-fi trash punk look they had from back when, and they now look a lot more stark. Kill-Lot maybe looks a little naked, because you can see through the middle of him, now that he lacks the ribcage he used to have. A lot of people were wondering where Sergeant Bash went. Well, he's not coming back. Turns out they don't have the rights to that one for some reason. Overall, the house robots look a lot more abstract. Kill-Lot looks less like a knight, and without his smokestack, Shunt looks less like a construction vehicle come to life. I don't know how I feel about that, but the house robots were never the important part of the show, for me anyway. Instead of Craig Charles coming back, the show is being hosted by Dara O'Brien. Fine by me, he's a comedian, so hopefully he'll have some cheesy quips to rival Craig's. The Pits presenter is Angela Scanlon, who I've never heard of before. Apparently she loves Haribos. Noel Sharkey is returning as a judge, and Jonathan Pierce is returning as a commentator. He always got everything wrong, but he was enthusiastic and able to provide amusing commentary. Other things. Did you know that the floor is going to be metal this time around? Goodbye to tyre spikes, but theoretically hello to magnets, which has been done in BattleBots. Speaking of BattleBots, the success of the rebooted version in 2015 is probably responsible for bringing Robot Wars back from the dead. Apparently the show will have a focus on the teams and the technical details this time. There was too much WWE-style showboating that started in the spin-off, Robot Wars Extreme, and then leaked back into the regular series at Series 5. Series 4 for me was the peak of the old show. Before that nonsense, before the over-pandering to the crowd, before fake drama, before the terrible editing, before the spoilers, before the producer meddling, that had been there from the beginning but became totally overwhelming, reaching its peak in the Series 7 final between Storm 2 and Typhoon, with the producers lying about the amount of damage Typhoon took to the judges so it could be marked down as 0, giving them the win. Hopefully we don't get that kind of shit this time. The show needs to be self-aware enough to take a light tone without trying to manufacture fake controversies between a bunch of genial geeks. This one is really a pilot in a way because there'll only be 6 shows just like the first series of Robot Wars, so we'll have to see how it goes. I'm looking forward to it whenever it airs on BBC Two.